What is up, you guys? It is Matty bringing you another episode in the Road to Champions series. So we have got some updates. Firstly, as you can see, I am super high in trophies and moving up very quickly, which is awesome. I'm going to do a shout out to the clan this episode because I know it's quite active at the moment and everyone's doing an awesome job. Firstly, I want to say OMG. Look at this. One of my goals for this push was to get an all crystal clan. So you can see 50 out of 50. We're at over 24k trophies. We are all crystal. Look at that. Not one person has let me down. Everyone has hit crystal. And now, it's only Monday evening, by the way. The push ends on Sunday, so it's to see how high we can go. The ultimate goal is to get to... in the top clans, you want to get the top 500. So if we see where we're at the moment, we've got more masters coming as well, by the way. We're at 888. No way. It's a funny little number to be at. Anyway, so that's where we are. We've got 388 trophies to get less. It's not as simple as that, though. It's a case on all the key players pushing. But anyway, I've had an awesome little run. I want to do some shout outs in the clan. So, shout out to the wife. She's quick in there, Mrs. Sarah Rizzle. Well done. Cyber player, he's always around. Sarah Rizzle's going to master lols, not. Terra Knight, who's admitted that he's gay, and Mr. Spad, who thinks he's cool. So, yep, shout out to everyone that's online at the moment. Big shout out to Dor as well. I want to show you a replay that he's done. Bearing in mind that Dor is the highest member in the clan at the moment. He's currently on 29.91, about to go Master 1. Fair play to you. And I know this is slightly off topic, more off key, but I'll show you his raid. Because look at that. I mean, what can you say? That is just insane loot. Look at the gold. So anyway, let's see how he does it. I haven't watched this properly yet. He takes out the Queen, which is... oh, she's level 35, so that's quite a difficult little task. He's taken out that those Teslas as well. It's a good move. Fair play, he was able to get that. So he's clearly clearing the pathway. Maybe he might take out those wizard towers first. No, he's going for the air defense. Yeah, it looks like he's going in for an air defense assault. Nice rage spell there as well. More balloons in to take down the anti-air devices like the arch towers. So the balloons are going well at the moment. All the expos are pointing down, which is the sure sign of a good raid. Oh, didn't expect that Tesla. Quick one in though to take it down. He did a free spell on the Inferno Tower, but it didn't do much because that Tesla came in and ruined the party. But the Inferno Tower is about to go down. Maybe, there we go. So Inferno down. Now he can concentrate on taking out the other air defences. Basically, he's clearing a nice pathway in towards the town hall by the look of it, or at least that gold anyway. So a lot of minions going around the outside now, taking out some of that gold. I don't know if he's going to go for the Dark Elixir as well, because there are some buildings on the left-hand side. Maybe we'll see that in a bit. Let's see what happens. So he's already stolen 370,000 gold. There we go, a bit of a minion push into the middle. In goes the Queen as well. It's a level 17 Queen, so she's going to be quite powerful. And his King at level 16 is going in as well. So it's an all-out assault on the middle. I think he's going to go for that Town Hall by the look of it, because he's taken out a lot of the defences. That mortar's about to go down. Unfortunately, the Queen's taking a bit of a battering at the moment, but she's taken down that arch tower. The King's gone the wrong way, which is really unfortunate. He has taken a bit of a beating, though. 2 of the gold storages have gone down, obviously. There's an extra couple of percent. The King's having a battering on that gold storage, which is awesome. And as you can see, he's got 680,000. Is there anything else that's going to happen? The Queen, lol. She just got beats. We've got another little group of wizards here coming in, actually. Are they going to be able to do anything at all? Answer is... 1 blast! So he's got the 50%. He took the win and was able to steal 690,000 gold, 9 trophies, and an awesome amount of elixir. Anyway, that was Door's raid. Absolutely awesome. Definitely worthy of a play in this series. Sorry if it deters from our goal, which is me getting up to master champion. Sorry. Well, yeah. I'm just going to do a quick donation. Shout out to Ryan Air as well, who's also my brother. So he's been in the clan since the start, albeit he tried to start his own clan and then got shafted and someone booted all his members. Anyway, it's a story for a different day if you haven't heard it already. So, showing you some replays as to what I've been doing in the attack log. Start with a snipe. I'm not going to show you that, it's boring. Let's go in for the first 52%, which was 10 trophies. So, 3 XOs pointing down. Classic example of a great raid. So there's 2 spots either side next to that arch tower and mortar where you can actually place troops in. So the thing that drew me to this base is there's a lot of buildings on the outside. If you look on the left and the right, there's a lot of buildings there you can take out. And towards the top as well, if you can take down those arch towers, then you're pretty much sorted. You're going to be able to get a load of percentage there. Same with the bottom. So there is a lot of percentage available. So I was more than confident that this raid wouldn't be an issue. So there's a bit of a fail on the top due to a seeking air mine, but in the end the balloons got in there. Another seeking air mine, that's unbelievable. But the balloons got in. Now it's a case of going down the bottom, but the rage spell helped speed up the troops. I didn't think they were going to do it. I dropped in about 5 balloons there, but the air defence is covering it. They go left, see if they can take down that arch tower, and they don't. I didn't think they would, and I was right. So I drop in another couple of balloons, hoping that they're going to manage to take it down, and they do, which is awesome. So I had one last group of balloons left, and there's that one arch tower I think that I'm focused on taking down now. Well, first I'll take down the clan castle, and it was just because there's only a couple of wizards and a witch. I only needed a few minions to take it down, which was pretty cool. So once they were down, that was it. I could start sprinkling some minions around the rest of the base, as you can see that I am doing. Just wondering if it... Yeah, there goes my last little attack with balloons. I threw a rage spell in as well, because I didn't think they were going to get the arch tower, because they've got the inferno and other defences shooting them, but they did. So that's pretty much set me up for the entire raid. Just going to carry on dropping those minions around. The only arch tower left is that one there, I think, which wasn't too much of a worry. A couple of air defences are covering these. As you can see, the minions are going down. So what you do in this case is you finish taking down the buildings that you can, as long as you've got time, and then worry about where you want to throw the extra load of minions, because I probably had about 15 minions left at this point, and clan castle. So took down any buildings that I could that were remaining, and I might have done a clan castle drop over here. You can see I threw in, there go the clan castle, as I said. Getting those extra buildings, got the army camp going down here as well. So it's really going to be a confident 50%. So there it is. See, we even had this one covered as well, so to go past the 50%. So yeah, a really comfortable raid. Nice, and it is starting to get a bit challenging, but I think I'm learning in the process quite nicely, and starting to get the hang of it anyway. So if we do this replay, you can see it's a 13%, which alludes to a snipe. Ah, that was it. There's a hole there. Some people tried to do this trick. It's quite a good idea if it can trick some people, but I'm a bit wise to that. So I started to lure the clan castle. Then I realised actually I can actually lure it from the left hand side over here. So as you can see, the troops are still coming out. I'd also got the queen's attention, which is brilliant. So once they were all down, what I wanted to do is lure all those troops, because they're all archers. They will go down in one lightning blast. So I could try the dropping the balloon trick to kill them, or I had a lightning in the arsenal, so I might as well use it. Once they're down, carry on luring the queen over, because once she's down, that's it. I'm free to sort of take on the raid. The last thing you want is when you're dropping all your troops in there for one powerful attack, the queen or the clan castle to distract your troops. So drop in a rage, loads of balloons to start taking down those defences. Because they're in a rage spell, they're going to get straight in. Drop in the minions as well. It's just a bit of an all-out assault. They're taking the king down, which is a bit unfortunate, but then they suddenly turned on the clan castle, and it was actually a really comfortable win. And then they turned on the dark elixir storage to get me some more of that. And that is pretty much it for the raid. I did have troops left, but I just didn't want to waste them, and to try and go for anything else really. I knew I wasn't going to get 50%, so I just called it a day and walked away with the extra troops, meaning less of a time to get into the next raid. So straight in, we've got another raid here, and let's have a look at why I chose this one. So 3 expos pointing down, lots of buildings on the outside, all the arch towers are pretty much accessible. So a nice little trick, by the way, is if you've got 2 arch towers you want to take down that are quite close to each other, to drop 2 groups of balloons so the air defence can only shoot one of them. As you can see, I meant to drop a rage there and did a lightning, which was a bit fail. So that's one spell. Garnet ended up, and the Tesla popped up as well. So anyway, I dropped in double balloon there, and they were able to actually take down the arch tower, which is great. I think in a minute I'll go for the top again, where I dropped 2 groups of balloons in. So they're close to the air defence, so I dropped them down, dropped the rage down to make sure they got in, and then another group of balloons down at the bottom left as well to take down that arch tower. But obviously another Tesla came up, the balloons died, so it's a bit of a fail. But I knew that arch tower was kind of key to go down, so I think I went back for it. But there was also the top arch tower. I can't remember what I did now. I switched sides and went for the right hand side. Just take that one down, because I knew that once that was, I'd be able to get a load of points. And then I took down the top arch tower as well. So that's it. I left that arch tower. I was kind of fed up with that one. Done my head in a bit. And this one wasn't really covered by many air defences, so I knew that 2 balloons would take that one down. So it really does, you need to practice ballooning to get the feel for how many balloons it's going to take for each one. Don't get me wrong, I haven't got it down to a fine art yet, but I'm getting better with every try. So you can see that they've got an arch tower here and a Tesla down there, both of which are going to ruin my they're going to affect the minions. So what I do is I clear all the other buildings first and leave those 2 sort of sections as last, okay? Just because I want to get all that percentage up and see how much I have to get. So now that I had 44%, I knew that dropping the balloons in the bottom and the clan castle minions down the bottom and the clan castle minions would just rack up that percentage straight up to 50%. And it became so much of a non-worry now, because I was already over 50%. And in fact, I've pretty much smashed this raid. When you've got a load of buildings outside and the expo's pointing down and the air defence relatively sort of not towards the edge, it is pretty easy. So, but look at that loot, absolutely terrible. But anyway, what I want to do now is take you into a live raid and see how we get on and carry on moving up. Here we go, you guys. We is coming back into some live raiding. So, first raid of the day. As you can see, we've got 2 experts pointing down. The one at the top was pointing upwards. However, there is a huge percentage of buildings on the outside. So, you goddamn right, I'm going to take on this base. Good thing is, well, what I was going to try and do, firstly, there's no queen, which is always a Brucey bonus. Really don't think I needed the rage there. Actually, now that the Tesla's popped up, pretty sure I did. I was hoping the balloons were going to go back for the arch tower, but then I realised they're not, because this game likes to screw me over. But anyway, managed to get that cannon as well, which is great. And even that arch tower, which was that surprised me, and I was pretty happy with that as well. So that's awesome. And because there was 2 Teslas on the other side, guess where the other 2 Teslas were going to be? Goddamn right, they're straight here. So took those Teslas both down. Then I dropped another couple of balloons straight in for the other archer tower that was inside that base. Now that I've realised there's no clan castle troops, there's no queen, it's just like happy days. So what I was going to do is carry on taking down the other arch towers on the side. Problem was that the mortar, well, yeah, I needed to take the mortar down first because it was distracted from my balloons. So I dropped a mortar from either side, as you can see, to take down the mortars. And once they were gone, I'll be focusing on taking down the arch towers maybe. But there's only like 4 or 5 left on the side of the base and covering the top half. But the top half was covered by the expo anyway. So what I thought I'd do is I'll take the left and the right hand side down to make sure I got them. Then I'll use my minions to clean up the rest of the buildings that are available within range and see how we're going, because then I'll do my final assault on the top half of the base. But because I've cleared up... Ooh, looks like I failed to take down the arch tower, which is kind of annoying. So I dropped a rage spell down and was able to then take that archer tower down. My minions were going to be able to clear up the rest of those percentage down the outside. You can see I've got 32 minions left. I'm already nearly at 40%. which is where you want to be. So I thought I'll carry on. I'll take down those easy buildings down the bottom that are out of the range of anything else. So I've got cannons. I've got the Queen Altar as well. That's an easy building with low health, and that's down. We're at 48%, and already I'm at 50%. I haven't even had to touch the top half of the base. So this raid's pretty much over. So good news on that one. And loads of minions, clan castle troops, and heroes are remaining. Anyway, I wanted to quickly talk to you and do a shout out to a fellow YouTuber whose name is Mr. Clasher. He is someone that's been... I've been watching a couple of videos. He's doing lots of update videos on the new sneak peeks that are coming out, as well as other Clash Clans videos. And he's TH Town Hall 8 Master as well. Perfect time to tell you about this, actually, because it's just a Town Hall snipe, and no one really wants to see a Town Hall snipe. But yeah, his name's Mr. Clasher. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. We've got a similar amount of subscribers, so we're going to do each other a shout out in our videos. So I'd appreciate if you go out, check his channel out, because he's also a really good YouTuber, and have a look at see what he has to offer, and drop him a subscribe as well. And if you could do that for me, that'd be great, and because we're both just trying to grow our channels, as y'all know. So going into the next video, when I saw this raid, I was like, hot damn, gonna take this down. Wow, it looks like oh yeah, okay, anyway, this guy, so he had a really strange base layout, number one. So I was a bit confused when I came across it, but I used the rage spell there to to take down basically most of the bottom half of the base. Checked for the clan castle troops as well, which there weren't any, and what was also there wasn't any heroes, which was great. And the balloons I used to take down the mortar, but it also took the buildings around those gold mines around it as well. Anyway, so I was doing a good job in clearing out the arch towers. And the defences surrounding it. So when you've got like other defences covering arch towers, it's a good idea to take them out first, or to use a rage spell to power through. And as you can see on the left and the right, there's the air defence covering them. So I wanted to take them down. Now there is a lot of percentage at the top as well as on the left and the right hand side. So what I needed to make sure I could do was clear out those top arch towers, because there's probably most of the percentage is in this top section. I'm already at 29%, so the raid's looking good already. But I just need to make sure that I was able to use my minions to clear up pretty much that whole top half of the base, really. Unfortunately, my balloons went down pretty quick, and were unable to take down the top. But all those barracks are low health anyway. I'm already at 40%. I've still got some more buildings to go down from free minions, so I just thought I'd spam in the rest of my minions at the top, get me loads of percentage up there, and then switch my focus to sort of the left and the right hand side where there's still buildings on the outside. I'm already up to 49%. Haven't used heroes yet, so I just dropped in a couple more minions on a low health building, which was the cannon, got the 50%, and then I could get the hell out of there. So nice easy raid. No loot really, 6 trophies, not too bad. I don't know if we're going... Yep, we are going straight into another raid. So Expo's down, loads of buildings on the outside, clear candidate for raiding, pretty low level arch towers as well. So I dropped in my balloons to take down the left top and right archer towers, got it all right. And while that was happening, I was able to take the queen down as well, so pretty successful. You can see that 2 arch towers are right in the centre as well, which means they're not covering those buildings, which is great. Cleared the whole top half of the base out, which again is great. This is a really nice, easy design to raid, guys. So if you see this, it's your birthday. Now the only thing that I haven't checked yet is clan castle troops, because I haven't attacked it all from the bottom. But if I don't need to, I'm not going to. But it does look like I'm going to need to do some attackage from the bottom hand side as well. So I start dropping the minions around. As you can see, there's no real arch towers to the bottom side covering it at all. I mean, if I could raid this base every time, I'd be a happy days, you know. But as you can see, I drew all the clan castle troops out, and now I had to decide: do I waste a spell taking down the clan castle troops, or do I carry on the raid around them? And I think I decided the latter, to just carry on the raid without touching them. Had probably a load of balloons left, so I used a rage spell to drop the balloons in, get them in to take down those Teslas as well. I think there's a builder hook pretty close as well. So once they'd taken those down, it's already up to 47%. And I was also able to take down that cannon to get me 48%. Looks like I did use the a lightning spell to take down most of the clan castle troops, also to get the builder hit to the 49%, and then it was a case of getting the last building out of the way, which just dropped in my clan castle minions on the left hand side. They took down the elixir collector. Nice easy raid. So again, another raid straight in. We've got this base where, as you can see, 3 experts pointing down. Air defences are pretty central, but this base has tripped me up a lot. So I said it was a nice easy base. That's a lie. There's not many buildings on the outside if you look. So I lured the clan castle and the queen down at the bottom. So I had to take the queen down pretty quickly. There weren't too many clan castle troops. I didn't need to use a spell on those, I don't think. But this base, where it's got like the extensions coming in on the left and the right, so I've struggled with this all the way through. I don't think I've done a successful raid on this base yet, inclusive of this one. So if it's a raid I'm thinking of, if I do it, then fair enough, but I really don't think I do, because it's so tricky to get in and take down the wizard tower, arch tower, and air defense, that you end up just keep failing, and there's so much percentage down that bottom side. So if I was to offer any advice on this sort of base, it's to literally focus all your balloons and attention on the bottom hand side of the base, maybe the left hand side as well, and then get all the buildings that are down there, and make sure that you can then put your attention to the top. But we'll see if we get it. I don't think I will. I really don't. But I managed to take down that. Maybe I do. But I failed on this design so many times, it's hard to say. So anyway, we're dropping the rest of the minions down the bottom, around the sides as well, and all this percentage I'd pick, all the area I cleared up for 3%, some on the left as well. I don't know how my minion situation was going either, whether I was looking good on that. I dropped in a couple of balloons there to distract while my minions carried on in and took out those buildings. I think at this point in the raid is where you start to panic. I'm at 42%, 43, 44, 45, and there's still some more buildings I was getting. Maybe this is a successful raid. And 48%, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Got my heroes as well. I don't know what fuss I'm making. This is easy. I've failed this raid so many times. Anyway, absolutely hammered it. So ignore everything I just said and do that when you see this base. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think that's enough raiding for one day. As you can see, I'm at 2907 trophies. I'd obviously like to thank you for watching this episode, and yeah, it's been a grind to get up to this stage. As you can see, my record is 2922 trophies, so I have dropped down a bit. Raiding up here is a tricky scenario, but hey ho. Thank you for watching. As I said, go to see that Mr. Clasher's channel and check out his link in the description. I have got my Twitter now, which is @ClashingMatty. Linking that in the description as well. And if you haven't subscribed, do that now. Drop a like, drop a comment, and just throw everything you've got at me in terms of online notifications. So thank you guys, and see y'all later.